In this video, I'm going to be showing you 12 of the absolute best tips and tricks, as well as a couple exploits that you can do with the new items in Season 3. All of these strats are going to get you ahead of the meta, help you get free kills when you're playing ranked, as well as there's 9 solo cash cups this season that's going to help you perform your absolute best in those tournaments and get your first earnings. So leave a like and let's get straight into this. Alright, first things first, the Nitro Fists are the best thing to be carrying this season. They are such good mobility and they're also very good for ending fights. The best way to get into a box with them is simply put jump, left click, and you're going to go straight through the wall into the back of their box. You can also do it from around 14 meters away, so around 3 tiles like this, jump left click, and you'll go in behind the other person, so even if they panic and place it there, you're going to be behind them 50-50. Another good way of ending a fight as well, if somebody's in a box, even if they're on a stair like this, it's just to run up to their wall, and then jump, and then right click like this, and as you can see, you're going to right click through, and you can do a load of damage to the player in the box, and you'll be able to take them out, especially if they're low HP. You can also do this exact same exploit with the left click while you're rotating. So let's say you're mid-air and you're going through and you're rotating and you need to find a refresh. What you can do is be above somebody. So let's say I'm mid-air right now, jump and then maybe up 50 meters away and you're going to go into their box just like that. And of course, the nice thing with this is you always break the centerpiece in their box. You can just place a stair over them so you're not 50 meters away, slam into their box just like that. And you can also, as I said, do it while you're mid-rotating. So let's say I'm rotating normally like this and then I'm going to left click in, I'm going to go straight into their box and be able to get a nice easy refresh. Or what is just good to do is just break load their builds and then piece control them by just placing as soon as you land. Another OP strat that you can do with the Nitro Fist is that whenever you're fighting somebody low HP and they keep on making loads of space, literally just walk up to their walls, hold out the fists and then left click, and you're just going to swing into their box, and it's so easy to get easy damage on the opponent and take them out while not getting hit in return because your character is moving all around. That's probably the most common way that I've died this season, is somebody literally just left clicking into my box, I'm low HP, and it is such a good strat for ending fights quick. You can also combine this in duos where you both left click at the same time, and it is 10 times more powerful, and you can easily wipe a duo doing this strat, especially if you've got a HP advantage. The new Boom Bolt is one of the best weapons they've added in a long time for box fighting. You can use this to take walls, especially with P. You can just shoot it on the wall, stand to the side, and you'll be able to grab it on somebody. You can also use it to exploit into a box, so stand above somebody, shoot it in the corner, just like that, and you fall into their box. You're able to end the fight really quick. And you can also use this in combination of both. You can, let's say, be above somebody or fighting from an angle like this, shoot it, and then go ahead and grab the wall, be able to grab their top at the same time. There's so many things you can do with the Boom Bolt because it's got a delayed projectile. It's one of the best weapons for box fighting. Don't just sit there spamming it onto people. It's so much better for box fighting up close and personal. And especially the nice thing, if somebody edits out while you're doing a Boom Bolt replace, right, they're going to run straight into the explosive and you can deal a load of damage to them and be able to get a free shot on them at the same time. These new slurp plants are all over the bottom new side of the map, and as you can see, they are so good, mainly because if you're ever doing in a loop path or whenever you're rotating mid game, you can simply just whack one of these and get 30 shields straight away from it, which is insanely good. You can use this whenever you're doing an off-spawn path, not to use any shield, or if you ever get tagged mid game, you can save these and actually use them to get your shield back, as you can see. And they also work for whites as well, because if you're tanking storm and you're doing some extended storm fight or something, you can actually use these to get out storm alive as well. I'll leave a map on screen to all of them spawn. And also the best part about these plants is they actually regenerate after about 20 seconds or so. You can come back and get even more shield from them, basically making them infinite shield. So I can see a popular strat that's going to be this season is surge basing near where these plants spawn. So you basically have infinite shields that you can trade with other teams to get loads of surge. One very useful bit of map knowledge for you guys is whenever you're fighting at the Nitro Dome, you can actually go up top on the beams over the whole arena and get a free beam on whoever's unsuspecting below you. This is such a good strat because nobody expects any to be up there, and of course you can't build, so you need to have Nitro Fist to get down, but it is still so worth it just to get a free beam on somebody. And this example clip, I got 2 free kills from doing this. One thing to mention about this season is there's a lot of areas where it looks like you can build in the new spots, however you will not be able to place any builds and you'll literally die to full damage, so make sure you guys avoid that. One new thing this season is there's a load of these geysers placed around the map, and you can actually use a fizz in combination with a geyser to go way higher up in the air. The key thing to remember is these go about every 15 seconds or so, and you can get shot while you're on them, so you'll be very careful there's not a kid camping. As you can see there, I go way higher than another player just because I've got the fizz effect on and I can rotate a much further distance. And probably one of the most OP medallions this season is the Machinist Medallion. As you can see, it gives you this broken AR as well as replenish your shields up to 75 the entire game, which is so good. Holy shit. One of the best bits of mid-game mobility that you can use this season is combining using a Fizz with one of these jump portals. You can even do this with car, but in cars are probably going to be disabled. So what you can do is literally just activate your Fizz and then jump through the portal, whichever way you want to go, and it's going to send you absolutely flying. And you can also sort of careen your trajectory as you're jumping through. And as you can see there, that's almost 100, 200 meters covered just from one bit of Fizz use and jumping through the portal at the same time.
A bunny hop.
They get some.
The next new item added this season is the Nitro Splash. This is very good just for making rotates. So if you want to get out of somewhere pretty quickly, you can just pop it down and it gives you a whole load of sprint, as you can see. So you have just extended sprint. However, the best part of this is you can run into pretty much any box and just one hit it just like that and get straight in. It does up to 300 HP of damage. You can run straight into a brick box and get straight in. However, the metal is going to require you to run into it twice, which you definitely still can do, as you can see. It's just not as consistent. However, this is so good for fighting. If you ever want to end a fight quick, you can literally just run straight into somebody's wall after popping a Nitro Splash, get straight in, and also very quickly place stairs or something to get control of their box, and then take them out from there. Also, another funny thing about Nitro Splash is you can literally run along water like Jesus with this, so use that as you want. You can literally just rotate across water while using this, and you have an insane amount of sprint to go along with it, so it's very good if you're in Storm and you want to get out, and you can very quickly rotate with this item.